Hello students, on behalf of S.V.K.T Arts Science Commerce College, I welcome you all to the today's session. In the earlier session, we have discussed about e-resources. We studied what are e-resources, various types of e-resources and their examples, advantages and disadvantages of e-resources. Today, in this session, we are going to learn what is INFLIBNET, various initiatives taken by INFLIBNET, major programs carried by INFLIBNET, that is NLIST, EPG Pathshala and Shodhganaga. So, before going in detail, we must understand some of the terms that are going to come around in this presentation. First is library consortium. A library consortium is a group of libraries who partner to coordinate activities, share resources and combine expertise. As you know, a library can't buy all the resources because of financial constraints, budget cuts, shelf space, etc. So, when one or more libraries come together and share their resources, it creates a library consortium. Thesis. The thesis is a project that marks the end of a doctoral study. When a student takes admission or pursue doctoral study, at the end of that project, he submits a project report that is called thesis. Then comes the dissertation. A dissertation is a research project completed as a part of an undergraduate or postgraduate degree. It is different from thesis. Thesis is submitted after doctoral study, while dissertation is prepared in undergraduate and postgraduate degree courses. Okay. Plagiarism. It is presenting someone else's work or ideas as your own, with or without their consent, by incorporating it into your work without full acknowledgement. Plagiarism is what? It is a kind of cheating, it is a kind of copy. Okay. When you copy someone's work in your work without taking his consent, okay, then it is called plagiarism. Open access. Open access is a publishing model for scholarly communication that makes research information available to readers at no cost as opposed to the traditional subscription model. Open access means the resources, e-resources that are available free of cost. Okay, open access is a publishing model for scholarly communication that makes research information available to readers at no cost as opposed to the traditional subscription model. INFLIBNET, Information and Library Network. So, now our topic is what is INFLIBNET? INFLIBNET means Information and Library Network. It is a center at Gandhinagar and is an autonomous inter-university center of University Grants Commission, New Delhi. It is a major national program initiated by the UGC in March 1991. Okay. INFLIBNET is involved in modernizing university libraries in India using the state-of-art technologies for the optimum utilization of information. INFLIBNET is playing major role in promoting scholarly communication among academicians and researchers in India. So, it is established by University Grants Commission, where the libraries in India using the state-of-the-art technologies for optimum utilization of information. It provides scholarly content through INFLIBNET. The major objective to establish INFLIBNET is to develop a network for linking libraries and information centers in universities, deemed to be universities, colleges, UGC information centers, institutions of national importance and R&D institutions, etc., avoiding duplication of efforts. The major objective of INFLIBNET is to avoid the duplication of information. Second major objective is to provide seamless, reliable and ubiquitous access to scholarly, peer-reviewed electronic resources to the academic community in all educational institutions. Various initiatives taken by INFLIBNET. So, INFLIBNET has the following initiatives: e-consortium, open access initiatives, projects and services, and library automation. Under e-consortium, INFLIBNET has created e-Shodh Sindhu, e-Shodh Shuddhi, NLIST, INFISTATS and INFED. In open access initiatives, INFLIBNET has created Shodhganga, Shodhgangotri, IR INFLIBNET, Infoport. The various projects and services provided by INFLIBNET are e-PG Pathshala, Vidwan Database, Vidyamitra and IRINS. Under library automation, IND-CAT and SOL 3.0 are developed by INFLIBNET. Various initiatives taken by INFLIBNET. So, what is e-Shodh Sindhu? As we already discussed, consortium. So, e-Shodh Sindhu is a consortium for higher education, provides access to e-resources to universities, colleges and centrally funded technical institutions in India. e-Shodh Shuddhi, e-Shodh Sindhu is created by merging three consortia initiatives, namely UGC INFONET Digital Library Consortium, NLIST and INDEST AICT Consortium. Okay, so e-Shodh Sindhu is created by merging three consortia. One is UGC INFONET Digital Library Consortium, NLIST and INDEST AICT Consortium. Shodh Shuddhi. Shodh Shuddhi is another initiative taken by INFLIBNET which provides plagiarism detection software to institutions, that is original. Earlier it was called Urkund. I have already told you what is plagiarism. Plagiarism means copying someone else's text into his own work without giving reference. NLIST, National Library and Information Services Infrastructure for Scholarly Content. It is a program developed by INFLIBNET, INFED, an open source software that authenticates authorized users from colleges and university. INFED is a open source software that authenticates authorized user from colleges and universities. The major open access initiatives taken are Shodhganga. It is a digital repository for submission of e-version of thesis and dissertations by students and researchers. Shodhgangotri. It is a digital repository of synopsis submitted by research scholars to the universities. So, Shodhganga is a digital repository of e-version of thesis and dissertations, whereas Shodhgangotri is a digital repository of synopsis submitted by research scholars to the universities. IR@INFLIBNET, it is an institutional repository. As already discussed in earlier presentation, it is IR means institutional repository, created using DSpace open source software. Infoport, INFLIBNET subject gateway for Indian electronic resources. The major projects carried out by INFLIBNET are e-PG Pathshala, Vidwan Database. It is an expert database and national research network, contains the profiles of scientists, researchers and leading academicians. Vidwan Database consists of the database. It is an expert database and national research network. Okay. which contains the profiles of scientists, researchers. Vidyamitra is integrated e-content portal. IRINS is Research Information Management System for institutions. This is the home page of INFLIBNET. These are the major programs, major projects carried out by INFLIBNET, that is INCAT, SOUL, Shodh Sindhu, Shodhganaga, Shodh Shuddhi, IRINS, Vidyamitra, Vidwan. Okay, this is in a brief. This gives the brief detail about the various initiatives taken by INFLIBNET. Now we are going to learn what is NLIST. NLIST is a project entitled National Library and Information Services Infrastructure for Scholarly Content, being jointly executed by the UGC INFONET Digital Library Consortium, INFLIBNET Center and the INDEST AICTE Consortium. The NLIST project provides access to e-resources to students, researchers and faculty from colleges and other beneficiary institutions through servers installed at the INFLIBNET Center. The authorized users from colleges can now access e-resources and download articles required by them directly from the publisher's website once they are duly authenticated as authorized users through servers deployed at the INFLIBNET Center. Beneficiary colleges registered for the NLIST, a college component of Shodh Sindhu, can access 6,150 electronic journals, 31,64,309 electronic books including e-books available through national subscription. This is the home page of NLIST. You can log in through the NLIST login page, that is you must go to member login. Here you enter username, password and login. Then upon login you will get the list of the e-resources available to you. Click on any of the resources named to access the resources. The following e-journals are available through NLIST: American Institute of Physics, Annual Review, Economics and Political Weekly, Indian Journals, Institute of Physics, JSTOR, Oxford University Press, Royal Society of Chemistry, H.W. Wilson. These are the publishers which provide e-resources through NLIST. Okay. Then these are the e-books available through the following publishers: eBay, Cambridge Books Online, EBSCO-Host Net Library, Hindustan Books Agency, Institute of Southeast Asia Studies, Oxford Scholarship Online, Springer eBooks, Taylor and Francis, My Library, Sage Publication and Open Access, that is Net Library. Now the another initiative taken by INFLIBNET, that is Information and Library Network, is ePG Pathshala. You might have heard about this. This is also one of the government's initiative for postgraduate students. Okay. So what ePG Pathshala does? ePG Pathshala is an initiative of the MHRD under its National Mission on Education through ICT, being executed by UGC. The content and its quality being the key component of education system. High quality, curriculum based, interactive e-content in 70 subjects across all disciplines of social sciences, arts, fine arts and humanities, natural and mathematical sciences, linguistics and languages have been developed by the subject experts working in Indian universities and other R&D institutes across the country. So ePG Pathshala provides e-content on more than 70 subjects, which is developed by various Indian universities and R&D institutions across the country. Every subject had a team of principal investigator, paper coordinators, content writers, content reviewers, language editors and multimedia team. This is the homepage of ePG Pathshala, under which e-Adhyayan, UGC MOOCs, e-Pathya are also available for PG students. You can also opt for quiz. After studying particular subject, you can go for online quiz. Then comes another initiative, that is Shodhganaga. What is Shodhganaga? Shodhganaga is also an initiative taken by INFLIBNET Center, provides a platform for research students to deposit their PhD thesis and make it available to the entire scholarly community in open access. Okay, Shodhganaga is the reservoir of PhD thesis, which is open to all. The repository has the ability to capture, index, store, disseminate and preserve the electronic thesis and dissertations submitted by the researchers. It is a repository. This is the home page of Shodhganaga. See, you can see more than 3 lakh theses are submitted till date. This is the search screen of the Shodhganaga. You can put the keyword in the search box and search for a particular title, topic of PhD thesis. So, concluding the session, INFLIBNET is leveraging on the latest technology, create a virtual network of people and resources in academic institutions with an aim to provide effective and efficient access to knowledge through innovation and collaboration. Provides seamless, reliable and ubiquitous access to scholarly, peer-reviewed electronic resources to the academic community in all educational institutions with a focus on services and tools, processes and practices that supports its effective use and increase value of this information. At last, build and strengthen ICT infrastructure in educational institutions with value-added services, enabling users to access information in electronic format from anywhere, anytime. Thank you.